Hi, I'm going to go through the Performance Max Uplift experiment in Google Ads. The Performance Max experiment can help you measure the uplift or incremental benefit of running Performance Max alongside your existing search campaigns. You will be able to measure the conversion or revenue uplift that Performance Max campaigns can provide when added as a complementary campaign to other campaign types in your Google Ads account. So, how does this experiment work exactly? Let's say you have 3 search campaigns in your account. Now you want to see by adding a PMax campaign how much incremental revenue was generated for you. In the experiment, there will be a control group consisting of your comparable search campaigns which will receive 50% of the traffic. Then, the treatment group of your A/B test will contain your Performance Max campaign plus your comparable search campaigns and will receive the other 50% of the traffic. Your Performance Max campaign does not necessarily have to be a new campaign. So, if you've been already running PMax in your account for a while, you can still test it in an Uplift experiment. You can select any search campaigns in your account to include in this experiment, but the Uplift experiment will only consider comparable search campaigns to compare the results to. For your search campaign to be considered a comparable campaign to Performance Max, it should have the following criteria: the same landing page domain, the same location targeting, and have at least one conversion action that is used in both search and PMax. You can select and edit the comparable search campaigns manually, or Google Ads will select them automatically. Now, let's see how the results of the experiment can look like on the Google Ads platform. In this case study, I've been running a PMax experiment in my account for about 7 weeks now. Based on the results, my treatment group, which is a mix of search campaigns plus PMax, has spent 16% higher in this time period, resulting in 6.7% more revenue than the control group, which is only my search campaigns without PMax. So, I'm earning about 6,000 higher revenue at 9% lower ROAS. As you can see, my Performance Max treatment group has spent almost 3.5k more money. This doesn't mean that the PMax campaign has spent 3.5k higher, as I know my Performance Max campaign has spent more than that in reality. Naturally, when you run a Performance Max campaign alongside other campaign types in Google Ads, some of the traffic from those campaigns will be captured by Performance Max. I don't think that this experiment could be a 100% proof of Performance Max value and whether it really adds a profitable revenue that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get through search campaigns. But still, if like many other advertising managers you are suspicious of the value that PMax adds to your account, this experiment can be a good approach to test so you can see the potential incremental revenue by real data. In the end, based on the complexities that a Performance Max campaign might bring to your ad account, you will decide whether this incremental revenue makes it worth it to run PMax or not. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about Performance Max and search campaigns, let me know in the comments. Thank you.